Hey guys, what's going on? It's Vic here, back with another Madden 21 video. In today's episode, we're getting back into our Niners franchise, episode 2 of the Niners franchise. I believe episode 1 I dropped like 2 weeks ago, maybe a week ago. I don't know, it's been a long time either ways. But either way, it's going to be a simulation-based franchise, so if you guys don't know what that is, I'm still going to hop into the games, but I will not play them. I will let the CPU play them, and I will play by play. And I don't know what happens to me at every beginning of the video. I just say weird stuff. I don't even know what I'm saying right now half the time. But you guys will see what I mean by simulation game. It's kind of weird. If you know what Mr. Hurricanes is like, if you've seen Mr. Hurricane and his franchise, that is what I'm talking about. He literally carries his franchises over to the next Madden. Like he still does Madden 20, his Broncos series for Madden 20. He still does it, I'm pretty sure. Or he either quit that and moved on to his Texans ones. I don't exactly know, but either way, he's really committed to his franchises. This franchise is already kind of stacked, I'm not going to lie. After free agency and after the draft, we really improved a lot. So today's episode, we're going to be focusing on beating the Packers in week 1. Obviously, we can't really do anything to help it other than try to improve the team. And I could make unrealistic trades like getting Saquon Barkley for cheap or getting Nick Chubb for cheap and snagging it like that. Jimmy Garoppolo is not going to start for us, but also what I was trying to say before is I could easily cheese trade a lot of amazing players, get Julio Jones on the team, get some old players, get Von Miller to fill our outside linebacker position. I could cheese this system, but I don't want to do that. I want to keep it more realistic style and base it more around the franchise and its overall what it would be in real life. But anyways, guys, other than that, let's hop into this game. So here we are against the Packers, 1st and 10. We have the ball first snap for the rookie, and it's going to be a 10-yard reception to, I think, Brandon Ayuk. So it's 1st and 10, just barely past the 50-yard line. That's going to be a check down to George Kittle as he's going to get 11 yards for a first down. And it's 3rd and inches at the 25-yard line. Play action. He's going to throw it, and he's going to throw a curl route to Brandon Ayuk, I believe that is again. And now it is 3rd and 6 in the red zone on the 15-yard line. Throws a dot to George Kittle down to the 6-yard line. So here we are in the red zone, 3rd and goal on the 3. Can we make it? We're going to hand it off to Marlon Mack, and Marlon Mack is going to get the touchdown. His first touchdown on the year. It's going to be 6-0 against the Green Bay Packers. Now the Packers have the ball, 1st and 10. They're going to hand it off and get shut down. Aaron Jones shut down in the backfield by, I believe, number 91, Teron Armstead. Now it's 1st and 10, our ball. 1 minute left in the game. We're going to hand it off, and he's going to fumble. Marlon Mack is going to fumble, and the Packers are going to recover in amazing field position down on the 20-yard line. So this is actually going to be under review, whether this was a fumble or not. We're going to look into it. And I'm too patient. That was a terrible angle anyways that they showed us. And what does it look like it's going to be? We're going to get the ball back. So after we flip field positions because the quarter ended, we're going to throw it deep. And that is a great ball to, I believe, that's Deebo Samuel. And Richards is 10 for 12, 96 yards so far. Doing great. And it's 3rd and 6 inside the Packers territory, and we're going to throw a check down. That's going to be Marlon Mack upfield. He's going to get well into their territory, down to the 21-yard line, 1st and 10. And now it is 2nd and 4 in the red zone. We've got time. We throw a dot, and it's going to be on the 1-yard line for Deebo Samuel. And now, once again, on the 1-yard line, 1st and goal, and he's going to go down. Richardson, he's got sacked for the first time in his career by Rashad Gary, the Packers' outside linebacker. Now 3rd and goal. We're going to give it up. Trickery. He's got wide open space, and why would you cut that up? Field, why did you do that? You had the outside wide open. That was an easy touchdown. You cut directly into the defender. So now it's 4th and goal. We're going to give it up the middle, trying to get it. And he does not get it. Oh my goodness, Marlon Mack, why don't you take the right approaches? That could have been 2 TDs. But the Packers are going to get it on the 1, and there goes Aaron Jones to the outside. The opportunity to get the safety on the 1-yard line is out the window, as that's going to be a 29-yard rush by Aaron Jones. Huge chunk of yards. And now the Packers still continued with the ball, and Aaron Jones are going to give it up to him again, and that's going to be a 10-yard rush for Aaron Jones as he's really picking it up later in this game. 1st and 10 for the Packers, still mid of the second quarter, and here comes the pressure, but that's going to be picked off by Richard Sherman. Who would have ever thought? As Richard Sherman is going to get the pick, and he is now in the zone for the game. And now back on offense on the 39-yard line, all the time in the world. Here comes the pressure, but we're going to get the ball off, and who is that going to be? Is that going to be Deebo Samuel or the rookie? No, that's going to be Marlon Mack on the reception. 4th and 5, so we're going to take our field goal here, and it's up, and it's good. Will Lutz has the field goal. And now the Packers back on offense. 1st and 10 on the 25. Rodgers rolls out, throws a dime on the run to Richard Sherman, who was on the coverage, and he was in the zone. And Scantling is going to get first. I believe it's pronounced Valdez Scantling Jr. I don't know exactly. And speaking of him, he just burnt Richard Sherman like toast. Valdez Scantling with another first down. And then now Aaron Rodgers with the X Factor, and he's dumping it off to his tight end, who powers forward to the 11-yard line. It looks like to the 9-yard line, but it's 11. And he's still in the zone. 2nd and 10 for Aaron Rodgers. He's going to roll out, throw a crossbody dime on the run. Davante Adams touchdown, as they're going to make this a one-score game, 7-10 against the 49ers. 7-10, 1 minute left in the game on the 30. Richards takes the snap, drops back, and he's got, it looks like the rookie on the reception. And it's going to be 2nd and 2 for Richards, and he's going to drop back, and that's going to be a Marlon Mack check down, but he's got some space up the field. Marlon Mack making a lot of plays for Richards. And now we're just going to take our field goal before half, as we are going to go up 13-7 if we make it. We do. Will Lutz puts it through. And now after the half, the Packers have the ball, and Rodgers is still in his X Factor. He's going to throw a curl route to Scantling, and Scantling is continuing to burn Richard Sherman. And looking down, it's going to be, who is that? Is that going to be the tight end? Once again, I think that is going to be the tight end. And Rodgers continuing to pound his way forward in the red zone all the time in the world. Rodgers rolls out. He might take off with this one. Throws on the dime, cross body to his tight end once again, as he's going to go down to the 3-yard line. And now on the 3-yard line, 1st and goal. It's going to be a pitch to the outside, but Aaron Jones is going to be shut down by Dre Greenlaw, I believe that is. And now they're just going to take their field goal on 4th and goal, make it a 3-point game. It's up, it's good, 10-13. 10-13 as the Niners have the ball back. It's going to be play action. Richards rolls out, has a lot of time, all the time in the world, more time than Anne Frank. Takes the shot downfield, and it's overthrown. Would you look at that? And once again, the ball 3rd and 7 on the 26, all the time in the world, but time runs out as Richards gets sacked. 4th and 13, it's going to be the Packers' ball once again. The Packers with the ball now, 1st and 10. 3rd quarter, 5 minutes left, and it's going to be a check down. Ooh, those ankles are gone. Dre Greenlaw must be embarrassed, as who is that going to be? I don't even know. And once again, Rodgers takes the snap, drops back, turns around. Didn't even know that Davante Adams was there, but still throws the curl route. And once again, Rodgers, he's going to roll out. He might take off. Lamar Jackson, look at him go. He's moving. Vanilla Vic on the move. Lamar Jackson for the first down. 1 rush, 17 yards. And almost in the red zone on the 22-yard line, he's going to throw a dot over the middle, and Scantling is going to get in. Richard Sherman is burnt like toast, and he hangs his head low as Scantling gets into the end zone. But still, it's going to be a return here for Raheem Mostert. Raheem Mostert's going to take it back, and okay, EA Sports. It's pay to play. Okay, what is this? How is there a flag? Holding? How could you have holding on this kind of a play? Literally everyone was in a dog pile. What holding do you need? Okay, 2nd and 2 on the 26, all the time in the world, throws the ball to the outside. And that's going to be Brandon Ayuk on the catch. 3rd reception of the game. And looking into it, we're past the 50-yard line on the 38. Here comes the rush. He's going to fumble once again, and once again the Packers are going to pick up the fumble as Richards is starting to choke, and he can't score in the 3rd quarter, as that's going to be a 3rd quarter shutout. Fourth quarter, 9 minutes left. Rodgers with the ball. Rodgers has time. He throws. Scantling is going to get it again. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. It doesn't matter. Richard Sherman is burnt like toast. 4th and 2, and they're surprisingly going to go for it. They're going for the pitch again, and that is going to be the superstar X Factor, I believe, Fred Warner. And we're back on the field on the 8-yard line. Can he make a fourth quarter comeback? Dot to George Kittle. Absolute dime as he throws it over the middle. 26 for 30, 277 yards for Richards. Having a great game so far. Richards looks again down the middle again, and another dot. Who is that going to be? Is that going to be Deebo Samuel or Ayuk? No, that's going to be the rookie slot receiver. And once again, Richards looks, throws over the middle, and once again, that looks like it's going to be the slot receiver, Philbin. 2 receptions in a row. 3rd and 12 on the 16 in the red zone. And they're going to hand it off, surprisingly, on 3rd and 12. Is he going to get there? It looks like he did. But will they count it? No, 4th and inches for the Niners. 4th and inches, I think they're just going to take the shot. Richards takes a shot, and it's going to be to literally no one. That was supposed to be to the back of the end zone, clearly covered, and that's going to be a pick for Richards. Richards has 1 pick and 0 touchdowns, but they're back on offense after a 3 and out, and that's going to be Marlon Mack working his way to the outside. Jair Alexander barely chases him down, and what a great rush by Marlon Mack. Ooh. Oh, man, this game is getting intense. 13-17, 4th down, and Deebo Samuel is going to drop it, and I think that might just be the game. Deebo Samuel. Rodgers with the ball again. We're going to have to make some fourth quarter stand, and as I say that, Davante Adams is going to get a first down, but the 2-minute warning has not happened yet, and we still have 3 timeouts, so that is good for us. Still 1 timeout now. 3rd and 5. Oh, we had to make something happen there. Number 19 is going to end out that game, and they're going to run out the clock. So the Packers gave us a second half shutout. We scored 13 points in the first half. Didn't score at all in the second half. I believe the Packers scored a touchdown in the second half, and we only hold them to 7 points. So defense really did rule. Richards did not have a bad game. Despite having 0 touchdowns and 1 interception, he had his first interception before he had his first touchdown, which was disappointing, but he still did not do bad in terms of yards. I believe that the game should have ended 20-17 because Marlon Mack on that trickery play decided to cut it up into the inside whenever the outside was clearly open, and that was an obvious touchdown. And for some reason, he was just being stupid. I don't know what was wrong with Marlon Mack. But Jason Richards had 31 for 39, great. 336 yards, great. 79% completion rate, great. 0 passing touchdowns, not great. 1 interception. It's tolerable. Marlon Mack, 74 rushing yards and 1 TD. Not a bad stat line. It should have been 2 TDs and about 90 yards. Marlon Mack had almost the most receptions on our team, 87 yards. So for the 49ers, I'm going to have to give the game MVP just for the 49ers. I'm not including the Packers. To Marlon Mack, just because he had 87 passing yards, reception yards, and 1 TD and 74 rushing yards. And I don't really like to give it to him, but no one else really was outstanding. I would have given it to Sherman, but he got burnt for the rest of the game. So Richard Sherman did get an interception, but he did get burnt for the rest of the game. So I would say the player of the game for the 49ers would be Marlon Mack, even though he was not even really that standout. Nobody on our team was that standout this game, but we did only lose by 4 points, and we do only have a 73 overall quarterback, so that's nothing to hang our heads on. I would like to start Mostert just to see what he has in the bag for us maybe. This O-line actually gave us a lot of time, a lot more than I thought it would. This defense, the defensive backs didn't hold up that well, but I'm not surprised with Rodgers and Davante Adams on the field, and Scantling really did a lot of damage, especially to Richard Sherman. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm so sorry. But we have a breakout challenge in Chardavius Ward for the next episode, so definitely be excited about that. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.